Crispy salmon skin is the best when done right, but it's also one of the easiest techniques to mess up. Today we're going to get that perfect golden crust and finish it off with a lemon garlic pan sauce that's going to take it to another level. Let's get right into it. We're going to start by getting rid of any moisture from the surface of the fish. I dabbed it with a paper napkin, and then we're going to drizzle a little olive oil over the fillet and season with a generous amount of salt, making sure to get both sides. I always use diamond crystal kosher salt, as the coarse grains help prevent the fish from sticking and give you better control. Now here's where a lot of people mess up. You want to preheat your pan first on medium-high heat for a couple of minutes. I like to use a cast iron pan for more even heating, but the same technique applies to any pan you use. Once it's hot, we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and let that heat up for a couple of seconds. Preheating the pan and the oil is key to a clean sear. A cool restaurant trick I learned while working the fish station is to dust a small layer of coarse salt right onto the pan. This is going to act as a thin barrier between the fish and the pan, making it easier to release. Now we're going to place the salmon skin side down and firmly press it into the pan for about 10 seconds. This helps the entire skin make contact with the pan, allowing the skin to crisp up evenly. Let it cook without touching it for at least 2 to 3 minutes. If you try to flip it too early, the skin will tear. Instead, look for visual cues like the edges of the skin turning golden brown. Once the skin's crispy, flip and cook the other side for about 2 to 3 more minutes. The salmon's done once it reaches an internal temp of 135, but I like to take it off around 125 and let the carryover cooking bring it to the perfect temperature. Once the other side's done cooking, you'll be left with a perfectly cooked salmon and a super crispy skin. Now while the pan is still hot, melt in a tablespoon of butter and add in 3 cloves of minced garlic. Let it cook for 30 seconds and then toss in a pinch of red pepper flakes and a dash of dried oregano. Let that toast for about 15 seconds before deglazing with a half a cup of dry white wine. Use a wooden spoon to lift up any brown spots left from searing the salmon and let the wine reduce by about 2/3. Then we're going to add the zest of half a lemon. Cut the heat and add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and swirl in a tablespoon of butter to emulsify the sauce. Finally, we're going to finish it with a half a teaspoon of minced parsley to bring it all together. With our sauce ready, we're going to plate the salmon skin side up to keep it crispy and spoon that rich lemon garlic sauce right over the top. Garnish it with some parsley and lemon slices and we're ready to serve. Let's cut a piece to see how it came out. The skin is evenly golden brown and the sauce is the perfect consistency. Let's give it a try. Whoa, I don't think you guys could hear that crunch, so let me grab a piece of the skin and get up close. The skin is super crispy and that lemon garlic sauce really ties it all together. Now you know how to get crispy salmon skin every single time without any tearing or sticking. If you liked today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified when the next recipe drops. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.